3, 2, 1, up we go!
Oh, wow.
Oh shit, we're gonna fly backwards.
Oh, gosh.
You're doing it! Yeah!
Wait, he's passing out.
The adrenaline, if anyone out there is a thrill seeker into airplanes, Top Gun, this is the best experience on the planet.
Sometimes I lay under the moon, I thank God I'm breathing. And then I pray, don't take me soon, I am here for a reason.
You go.
Flashback to 1995. No, 5.
Once upon a time, I was in 3rd grade, and you want to know something that's been on my bucket list ever since?
When it comes to living a life without regrets, the bucket list family clearly has it figured out. But this recent trip to Utah, it wasn't about going far. It was about coming home to check off a dream that's been 20 years in the making.
This has been on your bucket list for a really long time, truly.
This time, the adventure wasn't for them.
Ooh, very good.
It was for someone who changed Garrett's life decades ago.
Okay, and if you were...
His 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Botitta.
Hey, Callie, you got your new shoes?
Yeah.
You got a shirt?
Yeah.
You got your backpack?
Yeah. And not undies.
Callie. Keep walking.
Always grateful.
Always grateful.
Always grateful. Always grateful. Always grateful.
We are pulling up to my elementary school where I went to 3rd grade to surprise my 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Botitta. I have not seen him since 3rd grade. And
How many years ago? Like 30 years
a lot
ago?
of, not 30, like 10 years ago. Ooh, cool car. Okay. Anyways, I'm quite excited. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. Just one, surprise him. Surprises are awesome, but just tell him thank you for the impact he had on my life. So, Mr. Botitta, we're coming for you.
I feel like in everybody's life, there's that one teacher, coach, mentor who genuinely changed the trajectory of their lives. And for you, that was?
Mr. Botitta, my 3rd grade teacher.
Ms. Botitta also just so happens to be teaching in the exact same school, in the exact same classroom that he was
30 years
over
later.
30 years ago. Literally for years, you had been saying, I wanted to do something for Mr. Botitta, whether it was just go back and visit in the classroom or, I don't know, somehow pay him back for just being such a wonderful person in your life. So we had this idea.
First of all, we needed to get cameras into the classroom to capture the surprise moment when I walk in. So how do we do that? We reached out to the morning news there in Utah and found the best news anchor in the state of Utah.
For more information, visit KUTV.com. Kristen Kenny, KUTV 2 News.
And she's like, I love this, I love the heart, I love the message, let's do it. So she went in as the news crew, and then we connected with the principal.
Which honestly, kudos to the principal. You were afraid to talk to her because who's not
She's a
principal?
principal.
Who's not?
I'm actually really nervous. I'm really nervous.
I feel like you're gonna cry.
Oh, you're already crying. Mr. Botitta thinks that he's just teaching as like a teacher being featured in the great state of Utah.
Yeah, like good teaching practices or something like that.
So I walk in and I'll never forget this moment.
Phone a friend. Pass it to somebody else. Oh my goodness. Of all the days to visit. Oh my gosh. This is Garrett G. He's the bucket list family guy. Oh my gosh.
This is Mr. Botitta, my favorite
goodness.
teacher ever.
Oh my goodness. Garrett, oh man, how long are you going to be around? Because I'm in the middle of filming.
I know, this is from me.
Is it for you?
This is from me.
Are you kidding me?
I walk into Mr. Botitta's classroom and I was waiting to see what like reaction he had, and it was like almost disappointed. He's like, oh, Garrett, like of all the days, 30 years goes by and you finally come on the day that I have the news here. And I put my arm around him. I'm like, I know, buddy. They're here because of me. And then you could see it set in. He's just like, wait, what? And then I say, and there's somebody special I want you to meet. And that's when I got to introduce Mr. Botitta to my wife and kids, my family. Guys, I'm so excited to be here. You guys have the best teacher. I have some stories to tell, but first I want you to meet some people. Okay?
Oh!
This is my family.
Jess,
It's so nice to meet you.
watching you guys grow your family and grow up. Oh my gosh, guys, all right, can I give you a hug?
This is Callie.
Garrett was one of my.
I'm pretty old.
He was one of my students in this classroom.
It was really fun to be there. I got super emotional just seeing you guys together because, you know, I have my Mr. Botitta in my life of like who helped me change, you know, and set me on.
Hopefully everybody
A good path,
does.
yeah.
This is what I think. Moral of the story. Every child deserves a teacher, coach, mentor like Mr. Botitta. And every Mr. Botitta, every teacher out there deserves to be thanked. Can I tell you guys a story about Mr. Botitta? All right, so when I was in 3rd grade, I sat right here. You're a cool guy. What's your name? Yeah, I sat right here. And when I was in 3rd grade, it was a hard time in my life. I lived here in the area, and my parents were going through a divorce. I wasn't making friends very easily. My crush, Megan Rojas, didn't like me. It was a tough time for me. Mr. Botitta, you saved me in a lot of ways. There was one time he walked into the classroom and he put a candy bar up here. And he said, I want all of you to write a letter and convince me why you, and only you, because there's only one candy bar, why do you deserve this candy bar above the rest of your classmates? And at that time, my self-confidence wasn't very high. And so my gut instinct was, you know, I don't probably stand a chance at getting this candy bar, but I'll try. Mr. Botitta was always good at convincing us, like, try your best. It's okay if you fail, but try your best. So I wrote him a letter, Mr. Botitta, king of all teachers, best person in the world. And we went out to recess, we came back, and he had read all the papers while we were at recess, and he said, the winner of the candy bar is Garrett. I don't even like candy, but if you knew what that did for me and my confidence, it was perhaps the first time in my life I truly felt like, you know what? I can do hard things. I have value, I am seen, I can dream big, and that was just one of many, many lessons that you taught me that I've never, ever forgotten.
It was so sweet. It was just so beautiful to meet someone who made such an impact on someone who means something so much to me. Do you know there's like a few people in your life, I'm sure you have it, where they're doing exactly what God put them here on earth to do, and Mr. Botitta is clearly one of those people.
Oh, one sec. Okay, there's a... In a perfect world, when somebody's doing exactly what they were meant to do, what they're passionate about, they would be successful. And let me be clear, Mr. Botitta is the most successful man I know. Him and Michael Jordan. And what's the difference? Michael Jordan makes millions and millions and millions of dollars, and Mr. Botitta makes a teacher's salary. So what I'm trying to say is when somebody does something that they're so passionate about and they're so absolutely great at it, they should be successful in every means of the world, including financially. So it's unfair with many job types when that's not the case. And that's why teachers in such a big way are like the heroes of our world, right? Do you ever have that situation where you saw your teacher outside of class and it was like weird and awkward? And you're like, whoa, you exist? You're like, you get groceries?
I saw my 5th grade teacher at the gym.
Was it so weird?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
she was
at the
naked.
gym?
She was naked.
Yes. Change gears, what?
It was at like the country club.
Like in the locker room?
Like, yeah, it was in like yeah.
Are you okay? That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so I had, for me, my situation is I'm in 3rd grade and my family goes out to eat at TGI Fridays restaurant. And who's our teacher? Sorry, who was our waiter but Mr. Botitta? And when he came up to our table as our waiter, I was like, what? Like, Mr. Botitta is our waiter? Like, this is crazy. And yeah, it was shocking, but that's how I kind of thought about it. And it wasn't until like later in my life that all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, bro, this man is not only the most ultimate teacher, dedicating all his time and effort to these students, but then he works a 2nd job as a waiter at
Provide for his family. And there's so many people out there doing that. You know, whether it's teaching or something else. Like, there's so many people who do what they love just because of it. So what we did is we actually got an early printed off copy of our kids' book, and we asked the class if we could read them our kids' book. They were so excited. And it comes out this year, and guess what? I have the very, very, very first copy. Oh. And we would love to read it to you guys.
You want to be the first ever to see it?
First ones to see it, first ones to hear it. Pulled out a mount blanket, we pulled out a cool lantern, and we all sat around while Dorothy read them the kids' book.
Dear fellow explorers, my name is Dorothy. Our story began on a typical Saturday morning when my parents woke me up with a whisper. Do you want to keep snoozing or do you want to go on an adventure?
Slight spoiler alert, in the book there's this very pivotal moment when the power goes out. So when we're reading this book to the kids, Jessica, turn out the power, and the kids, just like in the book, and we roll out this mat blanket, we get out the lantern, and we start planning like, hey, at the back of this book is an empty bucket list. Let's plan together Mr. Botitta's bucket list. Where should he go? What should we do? Let's fill it out together.
The kids had such fun ideas of places to go. Honestly, props to Mr. Botitta, because he actually, like, you can tell he takes his, like, summers and vacation time to go and travel and to explore.
Because one kid would be like, you should go to Italy. And he's like, I've had the chance to go to Italy. Like, I'm not putting that on my bucket list. Like, he took it very seriously. I was loving it. And I want to do this with many classrooms across America, around the world, because it was such a fun experience for the class, and it would be such a great one for like any and every teacher. Who has an idea of where he should go? Oh, yeah. Ideas and try to find places he hasn't been yet.
Okay, you've been in New York.
All right. Oh, that's awesome.
I have never been to Asia.
Ooh. Okay, that's got to be top of the list then. Yeah, Japan.
Well, what should he do in South America?
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
So I want to go. It's my bucket list.
Yeah. Have you been in a fighter jet?
No.
Okay, that's a perfect one.
So here's a little secret. We had asked Mr. Botitta to fill out his bucket list on our app, the Bucket List app. Link below.
So we knew some of the things that were on his bucket
what was
list.
on his bucket list. And there's some special things sometimes about being the Bucket List family. And
we got connections.
We had some connections up our sleeves. He wanted to fly in a fighter jet.
He wanted to have like the Top Gun experience.
Yeah.
Hey, careful what you wish for. I always say this, that there's a special magic baked into a bucket list. When you fill that out and you manifest it out to the universe, careful what you put on your bucket list, because it might just come true. Especially if we're involved.
So I tell the kids, Mr. Botitta, we actually have one of these ready for you for Thursday.
You're gonna have a substitute on Thursday, because you and I, buddy, we're going in a fighter jet.
Are you serious?
Thursday. Mr. Botitta.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the world of bucket list.
We'll take a bunch of video and then he'll come back Friday and show you the video of him.
You guys want to see the video of it? Yeah.
Wow.
So now you guys should think about what you would want to do for your own bucket list. Where do you guys want to go? What do you guys want to do? Maybe that could be an activity another day. Do you remember this? You had sent me an old assignment and it said, when I grow up, I want to. And I filled it out and I put cartoon character.
Yeah.
And now, whether it's big or small, I hope this video inspires a lot of people to even just like write a letter to to a teacher, someone that impacted their life in a positive way.
Thank you so much, Sky Combat Ace. Truly, check this out.
You know, the human body can take up 4 or 5 G's on adverse side effects. You can get tunnel vision, you can actually pass out, and then you kind of wait. You may not look straight ahead or you can see this blue sky. Notice you're going vertical, you look off at the wings, make sure they're perpendicular to the horizon, which is a pretty wild sensation to be able. So cartwheeling through the sky. Do a knife edge spin up, flip it upside down, opposite direction, we'll fall about 3,000 feet per minute. You know, push it spine around until we go. Vertical, torque rolls, then we'll do a knife edge spin up. We'll lose momentum, we'll flip upside down, and then we'll go opposite direction, falling at 3,000 feet per minute, spinning toward the earth. Who's with me?
Whoever gets shot down first has to do 200 push-ups.
You got yourself a deal, gentlemen.
We don't get fooled 109. Down.
Go, who's next?
Down. 80.
Copy kill.
Down. 51. Yeah.
Oh wait, I wasn't filming. I'm just kidding. Scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
11.
Garrett? Okay. How nervous are you?
12.
25. I will say this. I keep going back and forth in my mind. Like, do I say, hey, you're welcome for this amazing experience, or I'm so sorry?
I'm so
Because
sorry.
right now, I feel so sorry.
Well, depending on how sick I get, I feel like you're getting me back or you're warning me.
Well, I apologize because I didn't know what I was getting us into.
Oh my god.
Could be epic, though. We'll
It's
see.
going to be amazing.
Fantastic.
Here we go.
It is time. Okay. I'm so excited for you. All right, go get him.
Clear prep.
How you feeling up there?
It feels great.
Set this out for a
Look to your left.
Left clear for the option. Only 1-2 left clear for the option.
How's it going, Garrett?
I love it.
This is amazing.
1,600 incline fast enough for station for attack 650.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
South Vegas Tower runway 1.
Oh, they're right there.
1,600 incline fast enough for station for.
How you feeling?
So far, so good.
Wow.
Feeling great.
All right. Hey, you saw Top Gun Maverick, haven't you, Caroline?
Watched it last night.
Nice. You think you can do that crossover maneuver they showed us?
Oh, I'll give it a shot.
All right, show us what you got.
All right, here we go. Check out this red plane. Yeehaw!
Oh, wow. Man, your job is crazy.
This is my office.
All right, guys, why don't we show us how it's done? It's one per crossover.
Wait, I forgot. How close are we supposed to get?
Oh, my God.
I think you can get a little harder than that.
All right. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Nice. It's one per lead.
All right, step back gun, warm up. Keep bleed.
Alrighty.
Need to climb to 7,000. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, my God.
Are you doing all right, my friend? If you want to call it, just give me a thumbs down. We'll stop.
Mr. Botitta, I'm proud of you.
I'm doing my best.
This is your teacher flying. All right,
Wow.
get ready for the gun warm-up exercise.
Alrighty.
Here we go, going up for a hammerhead.
Oh my God.
Vertical. Look up your left wing. Alright, we're going vertical. We're gonna do a few rolls. Now I'm gonna hit the left pedal all the way down. That brings the nose over. This is your hammerhead. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Now it's your turn. You got the controls. I'll walk you through it.
All right.
Go ahead, pull back on the stick.
All right.
There you go. Now look off your left wing. Stop right there. Stop left. Look off left. All right. Now push the left pedal all the way down. Left pedal. Oh yeah. Neutralize the controls. Hell yeah. Nice job. Pull back on the stick. Way to go, six pack.
And that's us about to get shot down. And now they're going to be off our tail to the right.
He's 1 minute hit. We're going up. We're doing a few rolls. Flying backwards, pulling the power back.
Oh gosh.
You're doing it. Oh shit. Pull back on the stick. Hell yeah.
Wow.
You're doing great.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Wow.
do we need to stop?
Let's maneuver it.
I
Let's
love
go.
it. All right. Let's get ready to. This is the coolest thing you do in an airplane. Here we go. Yeah. All right, we're taking a little breather. Well done. All right, dude, your hard part's over, man. We're just gonna go check out the mountains, okay?
All right, that was incredible.
Oh crap! I dropped my sunglasses. Hold on one second. Almost got him.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh. Oh my man. Oh gosh. Wow.
How are you doing, Garrett?
Garrett's thinking about his life choices.
Thinking of you.
He's doing good?
Yeah.
Sammy and I are doing great over here.
Are you doing all right, my friend? If you want to call it, just give me a thumbs down. We'll stop.
Mr. Botitta, I'm proud of you. I'm doing my best.
Are you ready to head back, Garrett, or you want to do a little more? It's up to you.
I'm ready to head back whenever. I'd like to do the full G's before we go back.
All right.
So I need you to tie up the bag and put it in the center there.
Say that again.
All right, disregard.
I need you to tie up the bag, so because if you pass out, I don't want the puke to go flying. So
right.
tie up the bag. All right, you want 8 G's?
Let's go for it.
All right, here we go. How'd we do, Garrett?
I'm here.
You stayed awake?
I'm awake.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow.
See, you took it like a champ. Good job.
It's worth it. It's worth the experience.
Here, can you roll quick?
Okay, but really, we want to do more of this. I don't know how we'll go about it, but if you have a teacher that you want to nominate,
1000%.
I think we'll try to do this more with the kids book and help teachers or mentors or coaches or whoever changed your life.
This is how we're gonna do the book tour for our new kids book, The Bucket List Family. We're gonna go from classroom to classroom, do readings, and just everything possible to make teachers feel the love and respect that they deserve. So if you are a teacher, please nominate yourself. You deserve it. If you have a teacher in mind that you think is deserving of something like this, please, let's do this. Here's the form. Here's the information. Let's do this. I loved it, and let's do more of it.
Yeah.
And then once one person got hit, everyone started doing a good fight. Yeah, I grew up in a forest.